This morning. We are at Ascend 2023. We are in day what of
Three, day three.
day day three?
Maybe
Yeah.
day 4.
Yeah, day 3, 4.
They run
Ye-
together.
It's been a while.
Yeah. Yesterday, got to speak for about 10 minutes on what it is that we do with recruiting, training, and retaining of insurance agents. And we've been here. Got these great T-shirts, as you can see here. Great T-shirts, and on the back of the T-shirts, it has recruit, train, and retain. Been giving a lot of those away. Yeah, right. But anyway, so this is Tom. Tom's one of our partners that we've been working with for a couple of years. So Tom, tell them a little bit about what it is that we do at RL Virtual and how RL Virtual has helped you.
Well, RL Virtual is a marketing company, totally digital.
Making sure that you have the decision maker, that they have the wherewithal, they're sold on the product, they believe in you, confidence in your product.
Hey,
original
this
offer,
is
and
what happens when you
urgency.
go live.
There are
And
7
so-
requirements for closing
and so I've
the
got
sale.
to figure
Making sure
out
that you
where
have the
we are
decision maker, that they have the wherewithal, they're sold.
Alright.
Okay, here we go. And now we are still live. Okay, so go ahead, Tom. I'm sorry. Let's go ahead and start over.
I can assure you that what they do for me does not work like what you just saw.
That's the cool thing about going live, though.
We utilize RL Virtual for consumer leads and recruiting leads, and I can tell you, last year alone, 2022, we had over 20,000 leads of consumers that were coming to us wanting to hear about exactly what it is that we do. And you can't beat that. You can't beat it with a stick. You can't beat it any way, shape, or form. When you have that kind of volume coming into you, you really don't even have to be a good salesperson. So, in my estimation, one of the biggest reasons that we had success last year, and we did have quite a bit, was because of RL Virtual. And so kudos, guys.
Yeah,
I mean,
thanks. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
really-
so as far as for recruiting, how do you see us, because you've been doing recruiting for many years, how do you see us as being different than
Well, when we bring agents in, what we do is rather sophisticated, and it's not for every agent. So, with the volume that I've been getting and the agents that are in different genres, it's really forcing me to think about opening up new avenues of the agency, because of the fact that we're getting really good people for what we do, but most of those people aren't there, but they are out there looking for something, and there's no reason why I don't want to provide it to them. And I thank you guys for giving me that problem.
And I think, looking for that growth in the agency, why not open up some new areas?
That's
Let's
exactly it.
expand out and see what we can do with a few more areas of business.
Amen.
Yeah. So Wes, tell them a little bit about what it is that we do from a perspective of from the digital marketing side. Just give them the
And in today's world, your message has to be so hyper focused on the appropriate person. It's really easy to waste a bunch of money blasting out a message to everybody. Back when I was first getting started with digital marketing, I would pull up ads, and I would get an ad for, say, pressure washing from a company that was 1,000 miles away. It's not going to be a good lead for them. They're not going to drive that far in my business. In the same way, a lot of businesses now are blasting their message out to everybody. If you're speaking to everybody, you're speaking to nobody. So it's incredibly important to dial in, and that's what we do. We have lists, we have the data that we can identify who that target is, how to best reach them, and make sure that we're being very cognizant of how we're spending the advertising money to get the best results.
And I can add to that the fact that over the years, I've been a recruiter and I have recruited nationwide, but it was by recruiting an agent that's in a particular area and then them dealing with things in that area.
Mhm.
Now uh, I can sit at home talking to agents, recruiting agents in other areas of the country, and it really doesn't matter because what these gentlemen do for me is a virtual marketing throughout the United States. So the biggest issue that an agent has is getting on Nipper or Sercon and getting their non-resident license where they're about to take an application.
Mhm.
That's it. And so immediately we're in not in multiple states. We're in all the states except the ones we don't want. And we can do that too. They did that for us.
We've visited
Didn't-
a few states.
you know,
Only better from there.
I love anybody and everybody from New York, but I don't want to deal with the regulations in New York. I don't want to deal with people that get up 5 hours after I do in Hawaii. And I don't get very many of them anyway. So you can see we can eliminate. They'll actually say, okay, well, we're going to hit everywhere except there, instead of we can hit there, but we can't hit these other places. So going virtual, every bad thing has its new opportunities, and COVID was one of them. And because of COVID, uh, the nation got familiar with Zoom and other kinds of virtual communication. And because of that, we're able to do the things that we're doing now. And in our particular circumstance, and that company is Global Renaissance Insurance and Marketing. And we do something that is fairly sophisticated on the insurance agent side, but we keep it as simple as we can for the client. And so we don't have a whole lot of agents that are working in that arena. But I guarantee you that in this next year, we're going to open up other venues in the agency to accommodate those agents that need something, but not just what we're doing right now. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate that.
Yeah. So one thing that I want to say here about Tom and his partners that he works with is, they work with us and they do spend the ad spend, and yes, they get the results. We did about 20,000 leads for you guys last year. Consumer leads for last year.
Another couple thousand in agent recruiting leads.
That's right. Yeah. So if they wanted to get in contact with you, how would they be able to do that? What's the best way to get in contact with you?
Well, there's two ways. One is my email. That's real simple, howell1948 at gmail.com. Don't judge me. And, and the other is my phone number, 951-205-2849. Blow my cell phone up. Be glad to talk to you.
Yeah. So, hey, thank you for being on here. We have had some people that are going to come on, that have come on, as I can see. Unfortunately, I do not have my chat up so that I can't see who you are. But I encourage you to do a couple things. One is, if you're watching this right now, if you'll just put it in the comments, hi, or ask for more information, we'll make sure that you get the information on Tom and Global Renaissance. If you want to hear more about what it is that we do, we can help you with that as well. But if you're watching this in the replay, just put replay and ask for any information if you have any questions or anything. We're having a great time here at the event. I know you can kind of hear the things going on in the background. I want to give you just kind of an idea. They are in a session right now, so there's not a whole lot of people in here, but I really like the concept that Ascend did this year, because it's a conference. And as you know, in most conferences that they put up these little cubicles where people can hide around the corner, and just kind of take your stuff, but then they don't have to talk to you. But so they did a really different concept here, and I really like the concept. So I'm just going to go ahead and take my computer here, kind of turn it around, and kind of give you an idea of what it is, the way that they did this, and they actually made it where there are like tables, and there's 6 tables per. We're in New Orleans, so you can see the thing behind me here, but they set it up so that you can have conversations, and whereas other types of events that we've been to, it's been more transactional, and this has been very communication. So hats off to Nelson Griswold. I want to thank Tom for coming out and spending time with us here at this event. He's been very helpful and been a great testimonial for us. And then, of course, the very famous Wes. We can't do this without Wes. Thank y'all all so much for being on. Make sure you
Please
come.
contact me. This is a freebie.
It is. Thank y'all.